What's up, guys? T5 Inmate Destroyer here. So, I made my kind of interesting last video with watching some Twitter videos and stuff like that. But today, today I'm gonna talk about NBA Live 20 because some new news has came out and it's actually looking pretty scary. I no cap, it's looking kind of scary for NBA Live. So, some articles came out about NBA Live 20's release. Okay, so NBA Live 20, as of right now, is delayed. Okay, NBA Live 20 is right now, as of right now, delayed until October 1st through December 31st is the release window for NBA Live 20. Now, this is very scary. If you think about it, um, usually when EA delays NBA Live games, they most likely get canceled after that. They always have gotten canceled, okay? Looking back through the years, they have gotten canceled. So today, we're going to talk about some whether the game's getting canceled, some possibilities, and what could be in store for NBA Live, what could be in store for fans of NBA Live. Obviously, I like playing NBA Live, so hopefully they're not canceling and taking another hiatus. I mean, they have said on numerous occasions they don't plan on taking a hiatus again. They said that they don't really have interest in doing that. A while back when NBA Live 18 was out, and kind of way before the release of NBA Live 19. So, I mean, maybe they've gone back on this promise. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like to play NBA Live because I feel as though they do improvements. It's always the game is always just headed in the right direction. Okay, I don't think NBA Live just started to get decent with 18, but the dribbling and the animation still looked funny. Real player motion kind of helped that with NBA Live 19, but the problem here is that I don't know what I would do if you do take a hiatus. Okay, if you do, Agent said the same thing in his video that I'm about to say, and I mean, it's a pretty good idea, so I'm going to relay it. Okay, I think that if you don't really want to take a hiatus, maybe you try developing on the Frostbite engine to beef up your graphics, and maybe and keep working on some decent animations to make the game look a little more realistic. Okay, that's if you really don't want to take a hiatus, okay? But if your plan is to cancel NBA Live 20, just go ahead and do it, okay? Come out with a statement. Look, we're going to go back to the lab. We are going to we're going to do updates for NBA Live 19 with the rookies. We'll get the rookies scanned in and do a name change maybe to NBA Live 20 for 19 and do one last update for 19. And then we're going to take our a year, maybe 2 years to develop our own engine specifically for a basketball game. And the EA would have to fund this. It would take time. It would take a lot of money. But if they seriously care about making NBA Live great again, then that's that's really what I would do. Or like I said, you can come out with. I mean, it's kind of late now. If you wasn't developing on the Frostbite engine, then you know, But if you're gonna do what you're gonna do to get the game out now, if you really want to get the game out now, go ahead. But if you are gonna cancel, I would suggest a 2 or 3 year hiatus in developing an engine purely for basketball, because the Ignite engine the Ignite engine worked okay for Madden. I think Madden 25 felt decent. Like Madden 25 was a decent Madden game on the Ignite engine, but like I don't know, it's not I never played a sports game with the Ignite engine and really loved it. I mean, I feel like once the Ignite engine came into play, that's when stuff like Madden got kind of worse, and I think that's NBA Live got kind of worse too. I mean, they NBA Live 14, that game is trash. 15 is still pretty trash. 16 was bad. 18 still on the Ignite engine, but it was a complete improvement. I love NBA Live 18 to this day. It's not perfect game. It's not a perfect game. Okay, the game is not. I wouldn't even really call it good. I wouldn't really call NBA Live 19 good. But I like the game. I think that the game is fun, but if you compare it to the other basketball product on the market, that is NBA 2K, yes, NBA 2K is a better basketball product. It's just better. And there's a lot of things that NBA 2K has that Live just doesn't even try to compete with. Like, why do there's no like the franchise mode is like so bare bones compared to My League. Like 2K's got neighborhoods and parks and crews to join when you play so that you can all wear the same clothes. They've got, you can create Pro-Am teams and create your own Pro-Am jerseys. 5v5 Pro-Am on NBA Live is just 10 guys in their street clothes running 5v5, which is another thing that needs to be added for NBA Live 20 if it comes out. If I play at the Drew League, there should be away and home jerseys in 5v5. 3v3 is fine, okay? 3v3 is whatever. 3v3 is much more casual, okay? 5v5 Pro-Am and NBA Live needs a ranking system. We need actual being able to create actual Pro-Am teams, okay? We need to be able to wear Drew League jerseys away and home, wear crossover jerseys, wear, all kinds of stuff like that. And if you don't want to just put Drew League jerseys on everybody, if you want to be really cool about it, let us create our jerseys like 2K. I don't play much Pro-Am in 2K. Okay, I'm usually on the park playing my career or playing my league or something like that. But I feel like that's like a whole new, that makes playing Pro-Am even more fun when you have your own Pro-Am team with a team name, with jerseys and all. You're playing with your friends, or like you're playing with people that are good at the game that it's different when you have your own Pro-Am team and a team name and jerseys with a team name and logos and your like team colored sleeves. It just brings a whole new feel to playing Pro-Am, and you don't get that in NBA Live. All you do NBA Live, everybody just joins a 5v5 live run lobby. Everybody's in the street clothes. They just released like Drew League jerseys and Pro-Am League jerseys, but they were in live events. Not everybody does the live events, okay? So now you got one guy in a Drew League jersey on the Drew League court, and the rest of them are just in street clothes. Like, it's not very immersive, okay? It's just not, and I think that NBA Live needs to really... They put a lot of work in the gameplay. I can always tell that the gameplay itself, lots of work gets put in to improve that. But the rest of the features... This is not 2000. This is not 2001, okay? People want lots of different features and lots of different things in their game. And NBA Live, the gameplay is alright, and the game is so bare bones. There's not very many features. It doesn't make people want to play it. Okay, like if your gameplay was a little bit worse than NBA 2K, the only thing they do well is clothing, okay? The clothes that you do wear are cool. They release them all the time. Clothes, shoes, Bathing Ape, Nike, Adidas, Jordan, anything that you would wear hooping, real hoopers would wear at the Y or outside at a court, like basically any shoe that you can imagine is in the game. But 2K's got the shoes too, just not the clothes. I mean, like, more work needs to get put into features outside of gameplay, like creating jerseys and creating teams and creating the little crews in park that people like to do. Creating the little ranking system they got, like the hype system they got, can stay. That's good. You got legend and superstar and like just cool little ranking systems. But I'm kind of going off topic, okay? So NBA Live, what I think they might be doing, okay? all you have to go back a little bit in order to really figure out what they're doing. So, from 1994 to 2010, EA Canada developed NBA Live all the way up until NBA Live 10. You remember they took a hiatus, I'm pretty sure, there until NBA Live 14. Okay, if you count the years up, NBA Live 20 will be the 20th release, and the very first NBA Live game came out November 2nd. Okay, so maybe for NBA Live's 20th anniversary, they're planning on releasing it October or November 2nd, like the very first NBA Live, and doing something big, maybe a neighborhood competitor. Maybe they're gonna come out that they're on the Frostbite engine, even though I don't really think that's gonna help. If you improve the gameplay and the graphics on the Frostbite engine and you still have zero features in your game, like you still have nothing. You don't have a lot of animations. They don't have a lot of animations in this game. They need more animations and better looking animations. Like once you play Live Run all the way up until maybe Star Hype, you basically seen all the animations. You understand the game in its entirety. Okay, like it's not hard to play. It's not. There's not much of a skill gap there. There's not really much of anything. It's just they improve the gameplay. They improve the graphics a little bit. You know, NBA Live compared to 2K, like people say that, oh, 2K is the same game, sports games are the same game. Honestly, NBA Live has fallen victim to that. There's no new features ever in the game. Like we got court battles. They like to focus on a lot of PvE stuff, like court battles and the live events and stuff like that. But they don't like they gotta do something. You know, they gotta do something big. But I think this could be a good thing, though. They get extra time to work on the game. They also get to market and release without NBA 2K being in the way at all. Because if you remember last year, I know this didn't really happen to me because I was much more hyped for NBA Live 19 after I saw the improvement that was made with NBA Live 18 versus 16. I was much more hyped for another improved NBA Live game than 2K19. But a lot of basketball fans at this point in time, 2K has dominated the market. Like, really has been dominating. So when they see news, people saw news for NBA Live and got kind of excited, and then as soon as NBA Live dropped all their news, dropped all their, you know, their talked about the live run hype, the career hype, and the street hype, and talked about all the courts they were going to be able to play, that you're going to be able to play on in the streets. 2K came out, dropped their neighborhood trailer with the footballs and dodgeball battle royale, and dropped their bringing back double archetypes, and, you know, just pretty much bringing out menus for badges, player ratings, just completely waited for NBA Live to drop all their news and then destroyed all the hype that they got. Which, like, once NBA Live dropped everything, once NBA Live dropped basically like their live run information, once NBA Live got through with everything, 2K came through and completely plowed them. 2K dropped everything in a matter of like 2 weeks, dropped every piece of news, and nobody talked about NBA Live from there, like, at all. The NBA Live demo came out, you know, not that many people were worried about it because 2K has pretty much murdered them with all the news. So I think that them releasing their game later, marketing later, they're going to be doing marketing after 2K is long out. Okay, 2K is going to be out. There's going to be some stupid game-breaking thing in the park, like there was pushing, like there's stretch bigs, like there's glass cleaners shooting green light threes. You know, there's going to be something pissing off NBA Live players, and then or NBA 2K players, and then NBA Live's going to drop information, and they're going to raise their noses at it. They're going to go, ooh, maybe I'm done with getting pushed and shot over because look at this brand new basketball game that's coming out. You know, maybe I'll try this out. I already dropped my money 2 months ago on NBA 2K20, okay? So I have another $60 maybe, or another $40 to drop on NBA Live. Maybe they bought NBA Live 19 for like $6, and now they get a discount off NBA Live 20 because that's what they did with the last title. You bought Live 18, you get a discount for like $20 off for NBA Live 19. So they're basically not really giving you much reason not, if you like basketball games, not to play NBA Live. I mean, if you dropped money on 2K20 2 months ago, you've been playing it, and you want a change of pace in NBA Live, a change of pace in basketball games, you want to play some NBA Live, you can. I wouldn't drop it for $60. I would make sure. Honestly, $40 base. You bought Live 19. $35 or $30. That's how I would do it. I feel like but they have to take some They gotta play some cards that 2K used to play. Like, look at ESPN 2K, ESPN football, 2K5. Okay, Madden dominating. Okay, Madden's dominating. 2K's getting smacked in the football market. Okay, but they released their game in a completely different release window for $20 versus the $60 that Madden 05 was, and people ate it up. People loved it. People loved it. That was way before my time, ESPN 2K5, but I think that's a good strategy that they have here. I think when they say that they're taking a different approach, I think they seriously are. I don't think that they're going to cancel it. But if they do, you guys know what to do. You cancel this game, don't come out with a game next year. I want everybody hands-on, throw money at the EA, the NBA Live developers, EA, so that they can make a great basketball product on a completely new engine with, completely just new. Because obviously what y'all got is not working. New. But, yeah, I don't think the game is going to get canceled. I think that they're going to try to... They're afraid of 2K. They don't want to try to market next to NBA 2K. They don't want to do it. So they're going to release their game a little bit later in the year. Market a little bit later in the year. Probably release the game for cheaper like 2K did with their football game a while back. But, honestly, that's really all I got. 2K is probably going to be pretty good. Gameplay trailer came out. Looks good. Maybe I'll talk about that. Maybe. Matter of fact, I can start doing face cams on these commentaries too. Put in the comments if you would rather see a face cam than just a commentary. But that's all I got. I'm actually done. All right, I'm out of here.
Graduation night, teachers Ferris Bueller my name. You made a mixtape? Good job. I hope you get a good job. We was all outcasts, only listen to Good Mob. I performed at Fun Fair.